You're right, guys. Today I just want to do quite a short video on basically finally we've had some news come out from Stafford Rangers about some players news that we've actually all been looking forward to and excited to. One about a new player re-signing us and one about a player that has departed us again. First, I just wanted to announce that Stafford Rangers have announced the re-signing of Stewart, and we're going to be looking out for the next one tomorrow. He played for us last season, and he joined us last season from Forest on loan, I think. I don't know if you think he played for Alfredton. I was quite confused about re-signing as he was with us, but apparently we've re-signed him. I think they mean re-signing him with on contract. He signed a contract for a year, he has, so he's on contract here, which is good to see. I really liked him this season. I thought he's a very solid player. Yes, he had one or two below par performances, but other than that, he's a really good player. I'm glad he's a part of our defence for going into next season, because it was the big question whether he would stay or not. So I think that if I just read the statement from Stafford Rangers, if he's here at centre back, he signs a new 12-month contract, so he's now on contract. It's an amazing signing for the club. He gives us all stability at the back, which we all saw from him last season, didn't we? He's a great player for us last season. After, I'd like to say welcome back to Stewart. Also now, due to him signing, there's now sponsorship available from the fans. So to all fans of Stafford Rangers, if you want to sponsor this player, do it now. I don't think I can sponsor a player just yet. I'm not too sure, to be honest. I'd like to sponsor a player. I think you have to be a certain age to, unfortunately. So in fact, we also have two available packages for each player, along the manager and the assistant manager. Each player you can have a sponsorship to sponsorship for each player. Both player management packages are £150 inclusive on VAT. I don't know what VAT means, but it does say you can here. If only you'll get your name or business mentioned on the website, and then the match day programme. It does say that, and also says on the website who's sponsoring as well, which I think is really helpful to know. It said you will receive a selected replica shirt home and away, depending on what. I'm still waiting for what the home shirt and away shirt is going to look like. I definitely need a new away one, because I've had my red one since the 19-20 season, the season where you play crap. And the home one, I have a home one in the 2020-21 season, because that got called off, and the club this season just decided not to bring a new top out, because we only played less than 10 games, about 8 I think, before we went into that second lockdown. We didn't decide to change the away top either. I need to get the away top, that red one. I haven't had it. I'm not too sure if it's going to be a red one this season. So there is rumours that it'll be purple and stuff. I can't remember that. The last few seasons that I've known, whenever I've started following the Rangers, we've had a red one, we've had an orange one, we've had a blue one, a red one, and another red one. Quite a few red ones, which I think do suit Stafford Rangers, but this season's home top, just gone, is the best Rangers shirt I've probably seen. Black and white stripes, there's only so much you can do with it, but I think this season kit just gone really stands out and stuff, as the lines are quite bigger, you know what I mean, and they actually stand out a bit. It's the most popular kit that came out and the one that will win the most. This home and away shirt is signed by the entire squad, or a Castle shirt. If you get sponsored, you'll receive a selected replica shirt. Apparently, one ticket to the end of season awards dinner. I went to the end of season's awards this season. That was really good. It wasn't end of season awards dinner, but it was announcements, and they had a quick buffet after music, which was really good, nice. At the end of next season, I really suggest if you're a Ranger fan, go along to it. Good attendance there. I just asked her to go, right, because you don't have to say you can go. It is free. But I made the right decision to go. Apparently our backroom staff packages are £75 inclusive of VAT, no extras included. So I think this is really good for players to be sponsored here. So really good news on Ethan Stewart, and I think next season there's more sponsorship going to be done because I think they do that every single season. So I just want to go on to the next bit now. It's about the player departure. It's on Joe Cuff, the real mentor we've had. Ever since he walked off at Lancaster, he got subbed because he was on a second yellow, and the club wanted to risk him not getting sent off after he got sell sealed after Lancaster. After the Lancaster game, he didn't want to lose him. But as soon as he got because on that day against Lancaster, he was the best player when we lost 2-1. But after he got sent off, he literally walked down the tunnel, had a quick shower, and drove off home. I hate to say this because I don't like being disrespectful to players and I go at them, but I think that was really disrespectful to his teammates and stuff. I think after that, there was no contact. He had no. The manager and Matt and Dale had no contact with him, and even the players tried to get through to him, and there was absolutely no contact from him. Honestly, I don't think he was a team player because he wasn't always committed all the time. But whenever he did play, he was a class player on the top of his game, and he could possibly play at a high level if he was to concentrate his mind on it. Personally, when in the 18-19 season, when I had that mascot thing with him, I walked out with him. He was my favourite player. He was, yeah. It's the same he's gone, really. Here's the thing, guys. He's joined our local rivals, Hednesford Town. I'm really surprised about that one. But another player going south though into the Central League though. Is some kind of pattern following with a lot of other players going. James O'Neill, Josh Endell, as well. Players on that right lines. I wasn't surprised that he was going to leave. We all know he was going to leave. But honestly, do you believe this? The club haven't even announced it. We got Matt and something gone on behind the doors. They didn't want to bring it out to the fans on what's going on behind the doors. But it's bad that he's had no communication with the club. It is bad. All for that. He should have tried to respect it. As do you really want to risk getting sent off? You don't want to get sent off, do you? So it was good luck to him anyway, but unfortunately I just think it was very disrespectful how he walked out on us all. As if he's a focused mind to it, he would be a really good player. He's gone to enter, it wouldn't surprise me if he goes by Christmas and goes back to someone like Whitchurch. When he left Whitchurch, he left Stafford due to travelling, and then he went to Whitchurch. He couldn't get in the team there, so he came back to us when we were struggling. Literally. Here's the thing, right? He had some moments last season. He had getting games that he missed. Sometimes being on the bench, on the games per game and the few games before, he wasn't happy. He had some kind of fallout with his girlfriend and stuff, and then they got back together again. On the game on Boxing Day, on it wouldn't be Boxing Day, one day after on the 27th, because that's how the games fall that day. He scored a class goal for us, some massive run and scored. That's when he puts his mind to it. He's a really class player on his day. And then when we played Buxton away on New Year's Day, the game where we won 3-2, the goal from Jake Charles in the last minute. Of course, he's gone now to Scarborough. Joe Cuff wasn't there. He was down in London with his girlfriend. Well, he should have been at the game. Yeah, we won without him, but that's not the point, though. And against Lancaster, that was a real nail in the coffin for him. Going straight off with it, really disrespectful. I don't want to be slagging off any players, but I'm just telling you like it is. Yeah, we are very surprised he went to Hednesford, but we are not surprised that he's gone. I was quite surprised he didn't even terminate his contract. Maybe he have, but he was. I think he was a contracted player, I wasn't too sure, but every time he didn't turn up, apparently someone told me he would be fined. I don't know whether he got paid or not, though. Not turning up, he didn't know. I think he might have been on contract, I'm not sure. If he was on contract, really, if you're not going to turn up, you can't really be on contract. You can look at the other committee players, like Tonks, for example. I'm surprised that the captain team, Tonks, didn't have to go mad at him because the whole team tried to get in touch with him. No response, even the management did. He said in one interview last season, when Chris Elsey, I think, asked him, the one doing the interview, he said, had you heard something to Joe Cuff? Had you heard anything from it? And I think Matt said, I have not heard anything from Joe Cuff, nothing, which is really bad. So I think I'll wrap it up there now. I think hopefully you did enjoy this announcement, and I think there's going to be some other announcement tomorrow. Is it new signing or another player re-signing for a contract next season? We'll see. And hopefully this is a start of having communication on signings now. And hopefully not as many departures, because we've had a lot of departures. It's nice to know let's plan for a season. We know what league we're in, the NPL again, and we can plan for that. And even Stewart, who has signed, there was a lot of speculation he might go, but we're lucky that we've got him. So thanks for watching this, guys. I'll see you all soon. Do like, subscribe to the channel, as I'm appreciating more subscribers to get to this channel. I'm doing as many videos that I can, but due to exams, it's the exam pressure and stuff. So see you in the next one, guys. Bye, everyone.